Well, the first of the two tropical systems has dissipated now. Humberto, now a remnant low pressure. It's got mixed up with a frontal boundary sitting in that part of the Atlantic, and what is left over with it is actually going to be overtaken by Imelda, which is now up to a Category 2 hurricane, and that is going to continue to strengthen as it makes its way on up to the north and the east. Again, movement well away from us here in eastern North Carolina, but we're still feeling those long period swells coming back from them after been churning up the ocean for about 4 to 8 days out in that part of the Atlantic. So you'll notice Imelda, Category 2 storm, again, kind of runs over the same area where Humberto was, and then all that energy gets swept up to the northern mid-Atlantic and eventually dissipates later this weekend. Still, though, it's the upper level low that we're dealing with here across eastern Carolina. Remember, we were trying to time that low coming out of the Tennessee Valley this past weekend that would kick Imelda off the coast. Well, that's what's happened. But now we've got the upper level low working its way through the area. And we have been watching this light band of sprinkles and showers kind of working their way through the area. But you'll notice we are starting to see a little bit of sunshine to break out for us here. We've got those temperatures into the mid 70s, which is below average for this time of year. And a couple with that, those northeasterly winds. Now, in spite of this tropical systems leaving, we're still going to be dealing with these northeasterly winds practically through the weekend. And that is part of the reason why we do have that coastal flood advisory in effect, with those winds in excess of 25 to gust along the coast near 40 miles per hour. Future track shows the strongest winds are going to be with us as we head through the day today. They do calm down a little bit as we head overnight tonight. Still in that 15 to 25 mile an hour range for us tomorrow, but less than what we're seeing today. And then again, you'll notice that direction going through the weekend, a little bit more of an easterly fetch for us here. So we may continue with that coastal flood advisory going into the weekend. We'll have to see how that plays out. Not really raising those temperatures much more from where they are right now, maybe about 3 or 4 degrees. That's going to be it. The big thing, though, you're noticing is the humidity levels have dropped. I noticed that this morning when I walked out the door, and you'll really notice it tomorrow morning as we are going to be looking at those temperatures into the mid 50s for inland spots, mid 60s along the coast. So there goes the tropical twins moving out of here with the upper level low following behind it. That means the high pressure is going to slide right in behind it, and that's going to dominate our weather for the weekend. That high is going to be kind of a semi-permanent thing there for the weekend. That's why we continue to see those east-northeasterly winds. Now you'll notice there is a band of showers that try to work their way back towards the coast. That's kind of a trough offshore, and that's going to be close enough to the coast that through the weekend, I'll leave in a slim chance of maybe a spotty shower right along the coastal areas here. Not going to be all that heavy of a deal, but if you are headed out to the Seafood Festival, you could be looking at maybe a 5-minute shower working its way through the area. After that, we actually see seasonal temperatures with sunshine coming away to start next week.